If you want your Lightroom photos to look cleaner, punchier, and more professional, one of the fastest things you can learn is how to optimize your whites and blacks. This is one of those small adjustments that can completely change the feel of an image, and the best part is, it only takes a minute once you know what to look for. In this video, I'll show you the simple method to set your white point and black point properly, so your photos have better contrast without losing important detail. If you find this helpful, please hit like and subscribe for more easy Lightroom tutorials. Now let's jump in. First, open Adobe Lightroom and go to the Light panel. This is where you'll find the key sliders for exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, whites, and blacks. For this method, we're focusing on the whites and blacks sliders. The goal here is not to just drag them randomly. The goal is to set true white and true black points in a controlled way. Start with the white slider. Hold Alt on Windows or Option on Mac while dragging it to the right. As you move it, Lightroom will show you clipping as a preview. Keep increasing the whites until you start to see just a small amount of clipping appear. That means you're getting in close to the brightest areas of the image becoming pure white. You do not want to push it so far that large parts of the image lose detail. A little clipping is okay, but too much will make the photo look harsh and overexposed. Next, do the same thing with the black slider. Hold Alt or Option again and drag the black slider to the left. As you lower it, watch for the first signs of clipping. This tells you where the darkest parts of the image are becoming true black. Again, the key is subtlety. You want a slight amount of clipping, not heavy clipping across the frame. Heavy clipping means you're losing shadow detail, and that can make the image look too crushed. Now, while you're adjusting these sliders, keep an eye on the histogram at the top. The right side of the histogram represents the whites and bright tones, and the left side represents the blacks and dark tones. If the graph is slammed hard against either edge, that usually means you're clipping too much detail. A balanced histogram doesn't always mean the image is perfect, but it does help you understand how far you can push your edits. A good tip is to zoom out and look at the photo as a whole while making these changes. Sometimes the image may technically be correct, but still not feel right visually. In that case, tiny adjustments are better than big ones. The difference between a flat photo and a polished one is often just a careful shift in whites and blacks. Once you're happy with the result, you can fine-tune the rest of the image with exposure, contrast, highlights, and shadows if needed. But for many photos, setting the whites and blacks properly is already enough to give the image more depth and structure. So remember the simple formula: hold Alt or Option, push whites until you see slight clipping, pull blacks until you see slight clipping, and always watch the histogram so you don't overdo it. That's the safest and most effective way to optimize whites and blacks in Lightroom. If this video helped you, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more Lightroom tips, editing tricks, and beginner-friendly tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.